Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Draconius Go. Today we are talking about how to help your friends power level from level 1 to 21 when you've recruited them as you are being the master, so you can unlock Kingpeat as soon as possible. And that's me going live because I accidentally pressed start stream. So before you get into this, let's just check out this guy. 5 strength, 5 health, gold, which means this guy's got the highest potential CP, and all reports indicate that that's how everybody gets him. Everybody will get him at the highest potential CP, which is pretty exciting. He uses up 15, you get 15 Kingpeat stones as you begin, and every subsequent person who you recruit and that gets to 21 will give you more stones towards leveling him up. I'm definitely making him my pet as soon as possible when I unlock him. So before we start, there are some things that you do probably need going into this. First of all, you do need to have some recipes. If we're going using this technique that I've been using, you do need to have a tower spell. You only need one. Preferably the best one is either water or grass, earth type is a really good tower to have, just because you'll be getting more berrydillos, more froggus from those. Second of all, I recommend having the Field of Abundance spell as well, so this is really handy for helping replenishing balls when you're going on big catching sprees. Okay, so your first steps need to be going from level 1 to level 5, which is where you unlock arenas, and also you get to decide your faction. Now when you decide your faction, if it's forced, which my friend's account had to choose red faction, you will get 100 coins with that. Now that's really important, we'll come to that later. 1 to 5 you will get very quickly if you get a friend to pop a lure, and maybe 2 lures on 2 pillars. You'll get to level 5 really fast. If you want to obviously increase the speed, walking around finding new creatures, but I recommend holding off on finding new creatures. You know, these commons, if you can, try and get some of the same type if you've got a lot around you, a lot of creatures, and you can get to level 5, because beyond that you will kind of want to be using those find the creatures that are new to the bestiary. Post that when you're using a double XP, that way you're going to get 500 plus 500 every time you find a new creature, and so you can level up really quickly once you get to level 5. So at level 5 you get Pheromone and Dragon's Eyesight. So from there I recommend popping your Dragon's Eyesight and buying a Crystal of Wisdom for 80 coins from the shop with your free coins. So once you've done that, you'll be getting a lot of XP. This is where you want to be using all those evolutions, any of the creatures that you got from 1 to 5, finding new creatures. You'll get to level 7 pretty fast. And if you really need, you're running out of people in the Dragon's Eyesight and you've used Dragon's Eyesight, just use a Pheromone in that time as well. Then we come to level 7, and this is where the magic happens. Literally, the magic function becomes unlocked, and you can then begin to cast spells with your friends. So this is where you want to be using that Field of Abundance spell to get a ton of spheres, and you want to be using their tower spells. That way you are not spending too much in terms of you having to buy any lures or buy any pheromones. You'll get 1 pheromone as well at level 7 too, and use those spells to get as much. But like I say, towers that are for earth or water are really good, because Froggus is only 15 for the evolve, and Berrydillo is even better at 10, and because it's common you'll get a ton of them out of some green towers. With that, you are going to have some runes. Now they now have added in the store, which is pretty nice and really handy for this, that you can purchase runes from there. So you just want to buy that 1 rune of level 1, and then you can do your Field of Abundance spell and just input your 1 grey rune. Now obviously it does rely on your friend having quite a few runes, but if they've saved it up in prep for it, then they will be able to do it. So if you haven't, or you're going to be playing with your friend at the weekend, if you're going to do that and you're the master, save up some runes so you can help them out. As you can see with Tower of Arcana and Water as well, though, I can use put all the rest of the runes in, and they can use a grey rune on those. At 10 coins, that means you're probably going to get 4 within that time, and that should give you enough to take you to level 9, 10. At level 9 you'll get an extra Crystal of Wisdom, so if you do need to get to level 10 you can use that to help you get there. You also unlock PvP at level 9, so I definitely recommend waiting until you have some good creatures before do this. If you do this whilst you popped a Crystal of Wisdom and you have one strong creature, you can typically knock out a whole team with only one creature, and with that you should get 4,000 experience, which is going to be more than enough to take you to level 10. Then comes the harder part. This is where we're going to have to grind. So 10 to 15 is where you're going to have to use that, use those daily Jewel of Wizards. If you really want to do it really quick, you could put coins into their account and buy Crystal of Wisdoms and Jewel of Wizards and keep doing that for easy XP. That's probably the quickest way to get to level 15. But if you're not doing that, again, pop that Dragon's Eyesight first, pop your Pheromone, pop your lure down, and build up all your creatures and all your stones for them, and then try and do a mass evolve. From that you're probably going to get to level 12, 13, and then it's a case of again using your friends' towers to help you out, get you to level 15, get you enough experience, which is where you'll get another Dragon's Eyesight, another Crystal of Wisdom, another lure, another Pheromone. And at this point you'll be in the Silver League, so it is harder to beat creatures in the Jewel of Wizards, so that's why I definitely recommend, if you're going to be battling in the Jewel of Wizards, make sure you do it before level 15 to get up if you've only got so many uses. And that way you will be at level 15 where you can do exactly the same process, Dragon Eyesights and everything else, and then you can start to make your way to level 17 around within, if you're using just one Dragon's Eyesight, Crystal of Wisdom. You may opt to save that Crystal of Wisdom, which is actually what my friend opted to do, which I think is better. And you want to use 15 to 16 just to build up enough creatures so that then you can do a mass evolve to get to level 20. Now it's only 20, 20, 25, 25,000, so it's not too massive an increase. As you can see, from level 15 to 16 it goes from 5,000, but then it does, because it's at 20, 20, 25, 25, you can probably within that time get enough creatures from one Dragon's Eyesight. You might get lucky enough to get another Dragon's Eyesight when you're doing that and opening chests. My friend's account was insanely lucky because he got 4 Dragon Eyesights like consecutively every time he used one. So that helped a lot, but if not, use those lures, use your friends' towers. So you can see that they're going to have to save up a lot of runes to help them do this. Next up, I think a really important thing is hatching those eggs. Is making sure like you prioritize your 10k eggs. If you can get a golden egg hunt in early, that means you're going to get one probably really strong creature, and that's going to help you win those battles in Jewel of Wizards, but also help you beat those wild encounters. From level 20 to 21, this is it's probably, obviously it's the longest level to go up, but you get 2 Crystal of Wisdoms, 2 lures, you get 1 Dragon's Eyesight. So at this point it is a case of just grinding out those last couple of creatures with those pheromones, lures, and Dragon's Eyesight, and you need obviously what, 50 evolves, and you're going to need to your Crystal of Wisdom is going to be popped twice, so you should have enough to probably get to like 20,000 with Dragon's Eyesight and Crystal of Wisdom at the same time, and then doing lures, 2 lures, pheromones, Crystal of Wisdom. Should get you to about 20, 25,000. If you're lucky, you might encounter some new creatures, and then it's probably just a case of, again, towers if you have them available, or just going out there and finding new creatures to add to the bestiary to give you a big boost, or just going out and grinding for a few. And I reckon if you really grind that, like when I'm solo, I could probably do that in day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe 1 to 3 days. But obviously it does mean like near constant playing. But there's no rush to get Kingpeat. He is a killer, and he will help you massively in battles because he is the best Earth type, and there are a lot of dominating Arcana types at the moment. 420 CP at hatching. That's going to be he's probably got a pretty high CP. That might even be higher than Leviathan. That hasn't been confirmed yet. But he's going to be a killer. Definitely going to be taking out those Morgoroths, those Manticores. So I'm going to be excited to use him. So as soon as I do get him, I will let you guys know. I'll put that in a video. I've got a golden egg hunt to do today, which isn't in the best location once again, but I may be able to get 4 segments. And just wish me luck. Please give me the luck that I haven't had for ages. The last few hunts, like 7, 8, 9 shovels it's taken me. Just give me an easy one for 1 week. Okay, well that's all for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully it's going to help you get your friends to level 21 as soon as possible and get you Kingpeat, who is a beast. That's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.